Donald Trump is absolutely furious, folks, that people are laughing at him. They're laughing at Republicans in the Senate, and of course, they're laughing at the 91-year-old Republican Senator Chuck Grassley. Because, according to a post on Truth Social this week, Donald Trump says Chuck Grassley is the reason Democrats are allowed to use the blue slip rule to block his nominees for U.S. attorneys in their home states. Now, the blue slip rule, of course, is not actually a rule. It is just a tradition. It's named after the blue slips of paper that are given to the two senators from a particular state when it comes time to have committee hearings on somebody the president has nominated to serve in office in their state. The two senators get to write down, what they think of the individual. Do they approve? Do they not approve? Submit it to the committee, and the committee takes that into consideration. Because if you've got two senators from a state that say, no, I don't want this person in my state, or yes, I absolutely want this person in my state, that does kind of affect whether or not they move that person out of committee to a full floor vote. Democrats have been using that to a degree for several of Donald Trump's U.S. attorney nominees, including Alina Habba, because both of the Democratic senators from New Jersey have said absolutely hell no, we don't want this inexperienced person who has zero prosecutorial experience to be a prosecutor. She's already screwed up more times than we can count in her interim period, to the point where she got admonished so badly by a judge that the judge ended up questioning whether she even knew what she was doing. That's how incompetent she is. But that made Trump mad. And as we all know, I've talked extensively about the ongoing drama with Alina Habba. Trump had this to say. Senator Grassley must step up like crooked Joe Biden did when he openly broke at least 2 times the blue slip scam, and like others have done over the years and let our great Republican judges and U.S. attorneys be confirmed. He should do this immediately, and do not let the Democrats laugh at him and the Republican Party for being weak and ineffective. The Democrats have broken this ridiculous custom on us. It's time we break it on them. Chuck, I know you have the courage to do this. Do it! He's a 91-year-old man that looks like one good sneeze would cause him to crumble to dust. He's a very weak man, mentally and physically, not just because he's a Republican, but because he's 91 years old. No offense to anybody in my audience that may be 91 years old. But let's face it, Chuck Grassley, we've seen this guy, not the most stable person, I guess we'll say. But here's the thing. Yeah, the blue slip rule did kind of go out the window a couple times during the Biden administration because Republicans objected for no valid reason. They were objecting for the sake of objecting. So the Democrats said, well, whatever, we're going to do it anyway, and they did it, just like Republicans have also done in the past. And Democrats did before that, and Republicans did before that. It happens all the time. That's why it's a tradition, not a rule. It's like if you went over to somebody's house for Thanksgiving and they served you lasagna instead of turkey, that'd be breaking tradition, not breaking rules. And by the way, yes, lasagna is a much better option than turkey, in my opinion. However, Trump is mad. Right? They're laughing at us. They're laughing at you. They're laughing at me. They're laughing at Republicans because they won't let poor little Alina Habba become a U.S. attorney. Alina Habba has no business being a U.S. attorney. I'm fully convinced that Alina Habba has no business being an attorney at all. Democrats are laughing at you not because they're blocking your nominees, but because you're putting up comically incompetent nominees. That is where the laughter is coming from. And they're not laughing at the Republicans in the Senate, Donald, as you say. They are laughing right in your face. Thanks for watching, everybody. And if you're not already, please subscribe to the channel. We got fresh content every day for you. And if you want to follow us across social media, make sure you check out all of the social links that we have posted in the description of this video.